Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an update for you on the products that I want to finish in 2020. It's been an interesting year, so this project has not really been going the way I expected it to. Yeah, not much more to say about that. I'm filming this on the 3rd today, yeah, the 3rd of October. I don't know when this is going up, but we're at the like 4th quarter, little lost. Or not little, 3 months is still a good enough time, but we've got 3 months more to go, the last quarter of the month, and still a good bunch of products to try and work through. So let's start at the start. I've got my little notebook right here with everything that I'm trying to work through, and we're gonna go through it. So starting with powders, I was trying to finish off one and I finished it off. This was the Bourjois Healthy Mix powder in vanilla, and I did that during the last quarter, so that one powder is gone now. I bought a new one and I only have one in my collection, so there was nothing else on this list yet. For highlighters, I finished off the Too Faced Snow Bunny bronzer in the 1st quarter, I think. There really wasn't a lot left anymore, and right now I'm working on the NARS highlighter still in Albatros, and I've got like a little bit of pan on there. I don't think it's enough pan to be able to finish it off by the end of the year, but at least I'm making good progress on it now, and at least I know I will be able to finish it off in 21. Then we have one green shadow that I was trying to work through, and that was the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which I've done also during the last quarter, so that one is done. It was really close the last time I did an update for this project for you guys, and right now it's gone. So when it comes to other pencils, I was trying to work through 2 more eye pencils, and I still am. And those are these 2. The one that is moving the quickest out of these 2 is this Hema Kohl pencil in 37, which is just like a white shade, and it's definitely like getting, it's a smaller pencil now. It was like a proper pencil, and right now it's a smaller pencil. So I don't know whether I can finish it off, but I have a bit of hope that maybe I will be able to, or at least get really close, so we'll see. This one I know I'm not gonna be able to finish. I rolled this into my whole collection product pan all the way at the start, so I felt like I had a whole year to get through this. Should be easy enough, and I've literally finished like this much, if that. It really doesn't move very fast. In the start I was kind of still trying to figure out how to use it. Right now I'm using it pretty much every time I put on my eye makeup, but it's not often enough. Then for quads that I'm working on, this is the Lancome eye quad. It's like a little deluxe size sample thing. I think I got this in an Ipsy box, or not, we don't have Ipsy boxes in the Netherlands. I got this in a glossy box, I think it was called back then. So yeah, I'm using it. I have been using it. I'm not really using it right now because I rolled in another eyeliner, but I had decided to use the black in my Panda palette as my outer V shade and this as my eyeliner shade. I'm not using it right now, but the Panda palette one is on its way out, so I know I will still be working on this by the end of the year. I don't think I will be finishing it again this year. This has been in this project, I think, for years at this point, but once my Panda palette black is gone, this is gonna be my focus black to be working on, and I know I can finish it. If not this year, it will be somewhere in the first half of 21. I am 99% sure right now that that will happen, so I'm looking forward to actually seeing that one move. Next, the pigment that I'm trying to work on this year is the NYX Yellow Gold pigment, and I have made a little bit of progress on this one. Like at the start of the year it was kind of up here, and right now I'm over halfway, like when you look at just like the packaging itself. So I'm making progress. I've used this about 40 times over the whole year now, but probably still need to use another 40 times to actually try and get this done, which, because my Panda palette is my focus, I'm not sure whether I will be able to, but I'm really happy that I managed to make proper progress on this one, because last year I also had a pigment in and that I barely touched, so something. For Panda palette, or like the palettes basically that I'm working on this year, I've still got 2 palettes left, but I haven't officially finished the other, like the third one off, because one of the shadows is repressed in here. And that is like that silver shade in here comes from my Enchanted Glamourland palette, and then these two are still from my Glamour to Go palette, which now that I look at it probably means that I will finish off my Glamour to Go palette before I finish off the Enchanted Glamourland one. Yeah, there really isn't that much left anymore. In these two, I think I will be able to finish that off in like the next 2 months or so. The silvers, I'm not sure I want to finish it off before the end of this year, but that's still a lot of silver to get through, so that might not happen. I don't know. Then the LA Colors Fabulous palette is the palette that I rolled in this year for my Panda palette, and that I'm also working on. And I'm making progress. This brown is almost gone. Got a pan in here, and this is one I still really need to focus on. But once I finish off this brown, I can use this one a little bit more in like place of like what I'm doing with this brown. So we'll see. I still have hope that I can finish this one off by the end of the year, and I'm really hoping that I can like finish all of my Panda palettes, but we'll see. Okay, then after the palettes we get to my eye primers, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I finished off during the last quarter as well. I was without it for about 2 months, but I ordered a new one. Like, I wasn't really feeling the going into the shops for stuff like that, but I figured out I could just order one, and that's what I did. And since a few days ago I have a new one of that one again. For mascaras, the Clinique mascaras, I had to at the end of last year or the start of this year, so that was what I wrote down I wanted to go through, and that is what I did. So yay. That is not that big of a surprise though. For lipsticks, I was trying to finish off 6. I already finished off 2 before, and this quarter I also finished off the NYX Lipstick in Narcissus, which was like a Barbie pink type shade that I was using as a cream blush. I already finished off the NYX Lipstick in Ceto before, which was like a metallic-y brown, which was not great, and I also used as a cream blush for a good bit, or mixed in with other stuff. And the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Charm. No, not Charmed, Charm. Charm. And right now I am very actively working on this MaxFactor lipstick in Bewitching Coral, which I'm wearing right now as well. I'm making okay progress on this one. Like, there is not a whole lot left in here anymore, but it does not move very quickly, so I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that I will be able to finish that one off by next year. Yeah, by next year, by the end of this year, same thing. 2 lipsticks that I also had on my list for this year, but that I feel like I might not actually get to, are these 2. And this one is a Catrice lipstick from the Revlon collection in Bloody Red, which is like a bloody red. Like, it's like that typical dark, like blood red type color. Like, I might wear it over Christmas time or something, but I'm definitely not gonna finish that one off. And this Yves Saint Laurent lipstick is like very similar to what I'm wearing right here, so I know if I do manage to finish off the Bewitching Coral, I don't think this is going to be the first one that I'm gonna gravitate towards, so this will probably roll over to next year, and that will be kind of like my summery fall type shade then, I guess. For tinted lip balms, I was working on 2 this year. One I finished off in the first quarter, and that was my Fix and Rouge lip balm in Mocha Orange. And now we're working on the Monte Carlo Pout Polish from Sleek. And I've got a really nice bit of pan on this one, but I do still have some work to do on that one to actually finish it off this year. Like, I hope I can do it, but not fully sure yet. We'll see. Then for lip glosses, I finished off 1 so far this year. No, that's actually not even true. I lost 1. So I kind of marked it off in here. That was my Balance Me Shine On Tinted Lip Salve in soft beige, super soft beige even. And I had that in like a pocket of my coat when I was cycling, and when I got to my destination it was not there anymore. So for now I'm still trying to finish off 3 according to my plan at the start of this year. That's not gonna happen. The one that I have the most progress on is my Tease lip gloss. I store it like this because there's a doe foot in this, and I only have like this little bit left to go, so I know I can finish this one off by the end of the year. The other 2 I don't think I will. they're both in project, so that's something at least. But this one, and this is not the one that I kind of marked at the start of the year to finish off, but I did mark its sister in my collection, I guess. The one that I put in was the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sweetheart, and this one is Pink Frost, and this one rolled into my whole collection Project 10 pan. So I kind of decided to switch them off. They're both kind of a pretty light, kind of leaning towards the metallic side lip gloss, and this one is a pink version and Sweetheart is like a more orangey peachy version. So I thought like they're pretty much the same size and stuff, so I'm just gonna like make this one the one that belongs in this project instead of the other one. So yeah, I've used it, but you don't see any progress on this one yet. And this one I've used once this year. So it is in the Panner's Pen project, which we just started. So I'm hoping to still be able to make a little bit of progress on this one. For both of these, I guess my main goal is just to try and make some progress on them, because I know I'm not going to be able to finish them off by the end of this year. One that I'm kind of still hoping I can, like together with the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, those two will be kind of my main things to focus on before the end of the year. And this is the lip lacquer from Rimmel, the Apocalypse lip lacquer in Apocalyptic, and it's just like a really bright pink, which I love on my lips. And I know you guys like this one as well, because I do get nice compliments about it when I wear it. Thank you. The annoying thing about this one, as always, is just that it's black up top, so I have no idea where I am. I know I've used it a good few times, but not a whole lot, so I'm not sure whether I can finish this off by the end of the year. If anything, then this lipstick is more likely, so focusing on that one a little bit more than on this one right now, but we'll see. For lip balms, the I Love Coconut and Cream lip balm is the one that I'm working on, and it's huge. I know I'm not going to be able to finish this one off this year, because this one is more likely, and they're both like lip balms, even though this is tinted and this one is not. That one is my main focus, and this one I'm just really hoping to at least make some progress on, but this will be like my lip gloss that I'm going to be focusing on, or lip balm for 21, like the whole year, and just really hope that I can get through it in that year. Then blushes. I have two blushes that I was hoping to work on this year, and I have been. This one has been in my whole collection project pan pretty much the whole year, and I have made some progress on this one. I am here, you can see the lines. I think I should be able to finish this one off this year, so that is pretty exciting. This one is in the Prep That Project. This one is in the Prep That Product project. Hard to say. Which, as the title already says, and if you've seen my updates and intro for that one, means I'm prepping it for 21. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this one off, but at least I'm using it a bit to hopefully be able to finish it off in the next year. Then I have one concealer that I wanted to finish off this year, and it was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Night Neutral, which I did in the second quarter of the year. And then there is one single that I'm hoping to work on a bit more this year as well, and that is the Miss Helen eyeshadow in 02, and also this one is in the Prep That Product project. I've used it a few times, and that little leaf on here is starting to disappear a little bit, at least in this specific part, but apart from that I have not used this a whole lot yet. And as I've said before, my Pigment palette is my main focus for like this last quarter of the year. I'm just going to try and see if I can finish as much as possible from there, and anything that I can incorporate, especially once I start to finish off a few shades in there, I will, and maybe this one will be one of those at some point. We'll see. But yeah, that is it. So basically I finished off 12 products now out of these 32 that I was hoping to get through this year. I know I finished some other things as well, but I'm not moving as quickly as I thought I would, and it's 2020, so that's probably not a surprise to anybody. I feel like with some categories I haven't really worn them less than usual. One thing that I have done, of course, this year is the Pandas eyeshadows that I haven't done before, so that has slowed down my progress on my Panda palette and like any other eyeshadows. a little bit. I know that if I would not have done like a Panda's eyeshadows, I would have used this one a lot more, and I would have used this one a good bit more. But I really like doing that, and because a lot of my palettes are just like big and there is a good bit of eyeshadow in there, I like the idea of doing Panda palettes. So I'm kind of in a way also prepping those palettes to be able to use them up in a year and like roll them in as a Panda palette. I am starting to think of some ideas for my Panda palette for next year, because I still want to do them, because as much as I like hitting pan in the Panda's eyeshadows and I want to keep doing that, I also really like having palettes that are completely finished, even if it takes me 3 years to do so. So yeah, that is what I'm hoping to do, like still pick a palette that I can kind of incorporate with other things that are going on. Hoping not to be working on 3 palettes by next year. Hoping to at least finish off 2 of these 3, if not just all 3. And then one of them will be really close, hopefully, as well. So we'll see. But yeah, those are some ideas for next year. I will probably still do a video in which I kind of ask for you guys' opinion on a possible Panda palette for next year. But yeah, that is it for now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.